Oh my gosh! The time has come. You guys are about to meet my dearest Chris. I mean, come on. I'm about to marry this man. We're getting married this weekend. If you didn't know, Destination Wedding. I'll link it down below if you are interested in watching that. And yeah, you guys were leaving Friday and I'm just like, And if I'm a little bit different in this video, it's because I'm nervous. I've never filmed with him and I don't know, it's scary. You know what I mean? But I'm so excited for you guys to meet him. And we're going to answer questions from my Instagram and from that video that I uploaded a long time ago. So yeah, we're just gonna answer them and you guys will see him now. Ready? And here's Chris. This is Chris. This is my husband, our future husband.
Hello.
This is our first time ever filming together and I asked you guys to ask us some questions because you don't know anything about him, nothing at all. So I thought this would be a fun way to get to know him. So yeah, do you want to say anything, babe? Hi.
Hello.
I'm going to go on my Instagram right now and these are totally random so there's no structure to this. And yeah, let's get into it. All right, you ready, babe?
Mm-hmm.
What does he think about YouTube? What do you think about my job?
I love it. It's fantastic.
Can I tell them about the Air Force commercial?
Sure.
Is that okay? So, fun fact, Chris, not this year's commercial, would that be the right thing? Like 2 years ago? Or is it 1 year ago?
It was like 3 years ago, I want to say. So
no,
the
it was.
commercial ran for 3 years.
Okay, it ran for 3 years. I was gonna say no, you were on the commercial while we were dating. But he was on an Air Force commercial, you guys. I'm actually gonna play it for you because I'm just so proud and it's so cool.
When I was a kid, I wanted to touch the skies.
I wanted to invent things.
I wanted to protect others.
I wanted to challenge myself. I wanted to make a difference.
I knew that one day I would be the difference.
I am a special missions aviator.
Clinical nurse.
Pararescueman.
I'm Captain Chris Niels, and we are American Airmen.
See more at airforce.com.
But he starts and finishes the commercial and I'm just like, aw, babe, that's so cool. But okay, random fact. And does he want any biological children with you?
I would love to have biological children with you, baby.
Yes.
That would be fantastic.
No, he's so sweet. How do you feel about marrying someone with kids?
Honestly, I never thought I'd do it, but I would never change anything that's happened whatsoever. I mean, kids are just an additional factor in the life, but it's not what makes you fall in love with someone. So.
Right, and the kids absolutely love Chris. We're just like the cutest little family, and I never thought I would say this, but I'm looking forward to like starting our own little family and having another baby. What? I know, right?
It also helps that our kids are fantastic and very well behaved.
Oh, you're just so sweet. How did he meet the kiddos and did they hit it off? Yes, immediately. And so, okay, this is how I did it. I wasn't all like, this is my boyfriend, holding hands, like, meet him. You know, it was just in a casual setting with friends, with their friends. And I was like, oh, this is Chris. Meet Chris.
Yeah, we went out to a restaurant together. It wasn't, you know, come over to the house.
Yep, and he was with
introduce
his
you to,
friend.
Yep.
I was with my friend. She brought her daughter.
It's
and
like
it
a
was
group setting.
Exactly. It wasn't any pressure at all. So, yeah, it went really well. What was your first impression of Melisa? How did you know she was the one?
She's obviously very good looking.
Oh.
But beyond that, she's very, very easy to talk to. You know, you see just her YouTube facade and maybe Instagram and Snapchat, but that's all very real life. She's very...
Aw, baby. You're the best. He's crushing these questions.
Very easy to interact with. She's great in person. If you ever get a chance to meet her in person whenever she's at one of her events, BeautyCon, you can see for yourself or anything like that.
Babe.
She's fantastic.
You're gonna make me cry. You're so sweet. How did you and Chris meet? What do you love about each other? You are gorgeous, by the way. Thank you so much. We actually met on a dating app. You know, that's the usual nowadays, and there's nothing wrong with that. And yeah, it was super amazing after that, super easy. We hit it off like instantly. We really did. And what do you love about each other?
Everything.
I know, I was going to say everything. I love everything about Chris. I promise you, it was like we went through what we went through to meet each other. It's like everything aligned, perfect, meant to be with him.
But seriously, we like all the same things. I can talk to her about anything. Just everything flows so easily. We have the same life goals.
We do.
It all just works out. There's never any point where I'm like, oh, I like 90% of you, and there's this one thing that I hate that you do, but I put up with it because it's not like that at all.
No, it's so good.
It works out fantastically.
And
so
I can completely be myself with Chris, and I mean, like, I'm a 10-year-old trapped in an adult body. I'm like hashtag forever young, and he is the same way. Like, he can put up with it. We're constantly laughing. We have fun with each other, and it's just such a blessing. I'm so happy with you, baby. Sorry, we're like kissing this open.
You'll edit out a lot of these kisses. You won't have to put up with all that.
The question for Chris is, what's your favorite thing about Melissa as a mom? I'm a fellow single mama, and she is such an inspiration to me. So happy for you guys. Oh, that's a great question.
My favorite thing that I like about Melissa as a mom, actually I think she does a really good job of parenting. You know, as a guy who hasn't had kids before this, you always see like bad kids and bad parenting, and Melissa is not like that. If the kids are misbehaving, she absolutely ends it. So
They know that too.
You know, it is very nice to see that she is like concerned with the upbringing of the kids, the discipline of the kids, make sure they get everything they need and all the love they need and all that stuff. And it's just it's also very encouraging to see that she wants more kids. So obviously she enjoys.
And I didn't. You guys know I said never again. But when you meet the right person, you change your mind.
So obviously she enjoys being a parent. So that all helps.
Yay, babe! You are crushing these questions. Crushing them.
They're all scripted, right?
Chris, how is life as a stepdad? Are you and Melissa thinking about maybe one day having a little one? How is it to be almost married to a YouTuber with all that makeup?
There is definitely a lot of makeup in the house everywhere.
Like if you saw The Office right now, oh my gosh, it's ridiculous.
But it's not just The Office. It's at home, everywhere, on every surface.
Baby.
There's nothing wrong with that. It's just she's asking the question. I'm answering it. How is that? It's fine. It's great. Everyone has their own things. How's it being a stepdad? As I said, the kids are great. It works out.
And you benefit from the makeup, so I get like masks and stuff like that, and he uses them too.
Yeah, anytime. Anytime.
He benefits.
Yeah, I do. Obviously not the lipstick and that sort of stuff.
Oh no, but lip treatments.
Skincare stuff. Skincare stuff is all great.
So
I do take advantage of that. But back to the stepdad question, it's kind of a seamless transition, actually.
Seriously.
You know.
You guys, the kids are obsessed with him. He's such an amazing role model, too. And you're so good at parenting, babe. He's like a complete natural. And it's like, I needed him. He like guides me even to be a better parent. And baby, you're just so good. You're the best stepdaddy ever. All right, this is a fun question. My question for both of you is, what is your significant other's favorite food or dish? Your favorite food. See, that's a steak, but I would say cheese pizza. Like, wouldn't you choose that? No? Your favorite food?
Cheese pizza? I don't ever eat cheese pizza.
Your favorite, but you want to eat cheese pizza if you want
to eat pepperoni pizza.
Well, pepperoni pizza. Sorry, I'm thinking of the kids.
Yeah.
Sorry, dang, burn. What would you pick? Oh, Mexican food, duh. His favorite food ever is Mexican. And then like a Chipotle. I don't know exactly what goes in it, which is probably a bad thing, but Chipotle. He loves freaking Chipotle. Chipotle, you should sponsor us.
Nailed it. Mine? Nailed it, baby. Your favorite food is...
That's hard.
Pasta. No, because every time we do a cheat meal, she'll get plain old spaghetti and meatballs, which I think is the most lamest cheat meal ever.
I just love pasta. Italian food in general.
There's nothing wrong with pasta. I like pasta too, but
yeah,
spaghetti and plain meatballs is...
I do. With a lot of Parmesan cheese. I do love that.
How do you feel knowing she had 2 kids already? I'm asking because I'm a single mom of 2. Sometimes I feel like dating is going to be impossible with 2 kids. Honestly, and this is from me talking with other single dudes of my age.
I'm glad you said my age.
I don't think it matters, really. I really think if you are the right person, it doesn't matter if you have kids. that will come in the end. I don't think you should probably introduce your kids on the first date or lead with all kid pictures in your profile. And if that's what you're going for, I mean, obviously Melissa had, I think, one picture in there with kids, but you know, it's not something to hide, but it's not something to lead with too. You know, it's a big part of your life. I get that, but you know, they're
trying to get to know you first. Remember, this
first
is all
getting to know
first.
you.
Exactly.
And then you can work on the kids later on in the relationship.
Exactly. You don't shove it down their throat. You know, like, the kids are my everything, absolutely. And I made sure he knew that, but I made sure we got to know each other first. And then, again, I didn't introduce the kids to him right away. I really wanted to establish a relationship with him first and then trickle in the kids. That's just what I did. How are you two similar in every way?
How are we similar? Yep, everything.
Literally everything.
And she's willing to try everything, which helps a lot. So just give one example for that. You know, we moved out to New Mexico, and so it's very different from Florida. There are mountains here. There's skiing and snowboarding. I snowboard. Melissa never did it in her life, and she's, you know,
down for it. Absolutely.
Yeah, and a lot of people won't start that late in life, and she did, and she was like, I'm going to do it, and she killed it. And did a really good job on her first day out there. But a lot of it's attitude, you know, so it helps that she's down for whatever. We'll do whatever, always up for anything. Rarely been in a situation where I'm like, hey, Melissa, I can't think of a situation where I'm like, hey, let's do this. And you're not like, yeah, that sounds great.
Same with you.
So
he's down for anything. Even in the YouTube thing. Like, I'm like, babe, will you take this picture for me? He's like, absolutely. Get up. Do it. Crush it. Like, he pushes me all the time to do this. I don't ever have to force him, you know, to help me. He's just all about it. I love it. Thanks, babe.
So, similar, everything. How are you two different?
How are we different?
I don't try on makeup.
Oh, how are we different? No, there has to be a better answer. How are we different? I just float in life. And I use him as guidance. No, for real. Like, he's so smart, and, like, he reads books. And, like, he's pushed me to read more books. This makes me a better person because he's always bettering himself. He's like, why wouldn't you want to better yourself? And
I mean, I've never phrased it that way. I'll just say that.
Yeah, no.
But, yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's just kind of leading back to a more similar thing.
Yeah.
As I was saying, she's always up for whatever. So,
yeah.
I mean, it's just... we complement each other. So it's always good to find someone who complements you in life. And, you know, I think the ultimate goal there is you want to find someone who makes you want to be a better person and better yourself in life. And that's just what we kind of found out.
I want to kiss you right now, but I'm not going to do it because I'll have to edit it out again. Did you have that moment where you just knew she was the one? Yeah, I did. I really did.
Yes, date one. We
had the most epic first date, you guys. It was, maybe we'll do a story time about our first date, but it was just such a good first date. Killed it, babe. You did so good. What advice would you give to a couple who are itching to move in together? Ooh.
I mean,
make sure you know the person first and that you can envision yourself being with them forever.
And you have an escape strategy.
Exactly.
But I would also say that I think it's a good thing for anyone to do before they get married, because living with someone is very different than dating someone.
That's true. You learn a lot about that person. But yeah, that's a good tip. Have an escape route. What advice would you give a couple who are interested in moving out of state?
I mean, I would do it.
Yes.
I would do it. I don't know what state you live in, but I think you should have as many experiences as possible.
Exactly.
And if you move and you decide you don't like it, you can always move back. That's the great thing about, you know, the day and age we live in. So
yeah, I agree.
I would go
New experiences, absolutely. My boyfriend and I are talking marriage and are really liking the idea of leaving to a whole new place, SoCal to Colorado. Yes. Oh my gosh.
Colorado's amazing.
It's so beautiful.
You probably already know that.
Yeah, I would so do that. All right, just a couple more questions, guys. I don't want this video to be long. I think we're almost at 20 minutes. What do you know about the Filipino heritage, and have you met the entire Filipino clan yet?
I know nothing about the Filipino heritage. I have met her mom many, many times. and I love it.
Yes, and
Her
he
mom's
loves
great. She's amazing.
the cooking.
I love the Filipino food, which I had for the first time after meeting Melissa.
Which shocked me.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like, you know,
I don't know. It's pretty
the standard
shocking to me.
Filipino restaurant lying around.
Yeah, you're right.
But
you're
it's
right.
fantastic. I have been missing out all my life, obviously, now that
have.
I've found Melissa.
Yay. He loves
get
that lumpia
everything.
dog. He
Yeah.
loves it. Loves it.
There's nothing better. We have some in our freezer
We
right
do.
now. I'm
My
just
mom
waiting
rolled
to-
it up.
Yeah, her mom came out to visit, made me some extra lumpia for when she
did.
wasn't around. 'Cause Melissa always claims she can't make it.
I mean, okay, so I could technically, but you know how your mom just makes it the absolute best. They have the touch or whatever, and she's like, I'll let her make it for him. But that's it, you guys. This is my husband. We're getting married on Saturday. This coming weekend, we're leaving Friday. I cannot believe it. I absolutely cannot believe it. I can't wait for you guys to see footage of our wedding. I'm gonna vlog now. He's gonna be in different videos now that you finally met him. I know. Don't hate me. It took me forever. But yeah, you have anything to say, baby?
It's nice meeting y'all, and I'm sure I'll see y'all soon.
You will. Bye, you guys. Thank you for watching.
Bye.